I'm Mel Zwyer, one of the directors from Legend of Korra Book 3, Change.
Hi, I'm Owen Sullivan, and I'm assistant director with Mel.
Breath of fresh air. It's about the new airbenders. It's been a while since we've seen any new airbenders, and Boomy's the first non-airbender to get airbending.
Look! I'm airbending!
We see complete strangers and I guess some regular citizens all of a sudden waking up with these airbending powers.
I'm so sorry!
Korra's dealing with the consequences of leaving the portal open and harmonic convergence. Their spirit wild and the human world are kind of combined, and there are spirit vines all throughout Republic City.
Did I ruin everything by leaving the spirit portals open?
You didn't ruin anything. You did what you thought was best for the world, and now things have changed.
She's not as aggressive as she can be, kind of a more of an introspective moment for her. And a nice moment where her and Tenzin are kind of getting along, and she's allowing him to mentor her, which she doesn't always. She usually fights him a little bit more than this, so it's nice.
What you did during Harmonic Convergence may have brought back the Air Nation, and that can only be good for restoring balance. That is the act of a great Avatar.
That scene was boarded by Hyunju Song. She did a really great job. She's really good at nice, sensitive Korra drawings.
Like nice, simple.
Yeah, simple and nice.
Her drawings, they really hit the expressions. The bridge scene where we see Daw stuck up on the bridge. This is the first time I recall where we see Korra actually taking on the role of a teacher or mentor.
I promise you, things will get better if you just give it a chance. Let me take you over to Air Temple Island and we can talk this through, okay?
Balance is being restored. Airbenders are now back.
Who knows who's out there right now, discovering the gift of airbending for the first time?
When we first meet the new villain, Zahir, he's in a mountaintop prison under high security. He's been studying the teachings of various airbending masters for a long time, and just so happens he is one of the people who gets airbending. Zahir has a martial arts style that it's kind of an infusion of airbending and parkour. So we used martial artists to reference all of the moves. Brian's really adamant that we use martial arts reference for almost every move in the show, so it looks accurate. We basically go from a storyboard, we take the storyboard into a meeting with a martial artist, and then we film him doing various moves.
We would show up with boards, the rough boards. He'd take a look at it and just go, no, that's impossible. How about if we do this instead? And he'd show us a move, and it's even way better than what we boarded out. And we took it from there. We send that overseas. We clean up the boards or take another pass at the boards with that reference.
There's some things the martial artist can't do, like the Hurricane Rana leg grab, flip throw, you know. That's just kind of, a little bit of fantasy. So usually if it looks good and you can't reference it, we'll go with it. But for everything else, down to punches and kicks, it'll be martial arts referenced.
The fight outside of the prison cell, that one was a little tough because it was a confined area. It was just like you fall off the sides and you're pretty much dead.
Yeah, it was cool space. The prison, kind of like an elevated spire on top of a mountain. It was a great place to stage a fight, and some really cool moves. People, jumping off walls and slamming each other into gates. It's a lot of fun. It's probably my favorite fight scene of this book.
It's the dawning of a new age, the end of the White Lotus, and soon, the end of the Avatar.